hello, and welcome to the last Bargains by Belle before we do the packing and have invoicing tomorrow. So, thank you all so much for joining me. But I know y'all aren't really here for me tonight. Y'all are here for the triumphant, happy, long awaited return of my co host. Laurie Kutcher. Welcome back, Laurie.
Hey, Belle. I
Hello,
have missed
hello.
being here.
Aw, and we have missed y'all. Everybody in the chat, y'all put some love and some hugs and some hearts showing Laurie how much we miss her. And you
Well,
just watch the way the chat is about to light up with hearts. What's the lag for my announcement is over? Because you know it's never instantaneous. This will be the way we figure out how long the lag is by how long it takes for the hearts and the hugs to start coming. Oh,
well, it
but
was a great visit. It was a great
I'm so
visit
glad.
seeing everybody, but it's also great to be home.
Aw.
So,
And here you were welcomed home not by the same 80-degree weather that you left, but by the cool, crisp 50s.
yes, and tomorrow night it's supposed to freeze. It's like, where
Freeze?
am I?
Really? My
Yes.
amateur meteorologist didn't email me with that. Colleen, are you slacking? Well, I can't say she's slacking. She's probably still auctioning. Okay, I'm going to have to get her on that because I had
Yeah,
no idea that we were headed
overnight,
for a freeze. I thought we
overnight
were staying in
Wednesday.
the 50s.
Yeah, overnight Wednesday night, it's going to dip down to 27 or 21 or something like that over here on the North Shore. And I don't know what yours.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear about North Shore.
I
North
don't know
Shore, no.
how much higher yours will be if we are going to be in the 20s. So I'll have to look it up for you and let you know.
Okay, well, if Colleen doesn't look it up, then you can fill in. I'm so used to her just always looking it up and messaging me with what my weather's going to be, but she tends to only message me in cold weather. But it's like, if this is cold weather, and I had just gotten out all my shorts because after 2 weeks of it being in the 80s, I had gotten out my shorts.
Well,
Now I feel like I need to pack my shorts back up.
I just put all my plants out right before we left, and now tomorrow we got to bring them all back in.
Oh.
But I told Tyler, I said, look, after this freeze, anything that dies, that's it. I'm getting soaked plants. I'm not going to
Note to
try
self,
gardening
buy skilled
anymore.
plants to sell to lot. No.
That's right.
Oh,
I'm not going to try this again. I'm too old for this. It's not easy.
that's true. I was really surprised though after the snow covered all the palms that for those of y'all that don't know, sometimes when you hear, oh, you have palms in your yard, you think that they're these 20-foot tall palm trees like you see in California and Florida.
Right,
There are
right.
also some smaller palms like I have in my yard, and I'd say mine are about 6 feet tall or so, a little taller than I am. And they probably have, what would you say, about 30, 40 fronds each.
Yeah.
And so my dad planted them around the real trees just for the leafy greenery, the leafy greenery. Because if a woman planted them, it would be flowering trees and then flowers around the base.
Yes.
But when a man plants it, it's just some manly tree for shade and just leafy greenery at the bottom. But nonetheless, they're still kind of pretty. But I really thought when snow was just hanging on them, because snow apparently doesn't fall through. I didn't realize that snow worked that way. So you'd see a little bit of snow on the ground, and then you'd see snow sitting on top of the palm fronds, which was kind of weird. But apparently that's how snow works. For those of y'all just tuning in, I'm in New Orleans and I've never seen snow. I will probably not ever see snow again in my lifetime, which is okay. I made the most of it. But I didn't really know how it works. So I really thought it was just going to kill everything that it touches, but apparently snow doesn't kill everything that it touches. Now, some of it left some yellow spots in the palm fronds. The next time you pick
Right.
it up, I'm sure you'll notice that some of them have yellow
Okay.
spots, but it's still a lot. So, just like we get little, scars and eventually new skin grows over it and you don't see the scars, I think that's what's going to happen with all of my palms.
That's good because you've got a lot of palms and they're gorgeous.
The more palms, the less mowing.
There you go.
Oh, I still wish I had flowering stuff though. I would so prefer flowering stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we just keep talking on and on. Let's welcome some
Let's
people in
welcome
the
some people.
chat. Let me scroll up to the top. Running the chat tonight, we have Janice M.
Hi, Janice. Good to see you.
Oh, side note, it's raining, so in about 30 minutes, it should be
I should
raining
get
at
it.
your house. Yeah.
Alrighty.
But it's a light rain, so it's not like scary. Next we have Connie Wilton.
Hey, Connie. How you doing?
I see Kathy D, the first of the Kathys to arrive.
Hi, Kathy D.
And Janice explains after starting. You think that's a hint that we should have started already? Because of course you can't bid until we've started. But bum. Oh, Janice is so funny. With the little hints of, well, if these ever, down south, we women just talk and talk and talk. Sorry about that. I may be holding Janice up. She might have a hot date later. Okay, so I'm teasing. I love Janice. All right. So, Laurie, any announcements you want to make?
Well, let's see what we got here. Belle has memberships, so let's not forget that. And if there's any of the three that she has that would fit you, go ahead and sign it up. We'd love to have you be a member. Um, we're all looking for mods. So if anyone would like to give it a shot, give it a try one time, see how you like it. Just let us know in the chat and we'll contact you. And if you haven't joined Discord yet, think about it. It's a great place to keep in touch. You can post pictures, you can private message each other, you can group message. It's a great place to be. So just think about it for Belle's channel.
Oh, I got to brag for just a second. One of the messages I got today, and I wish she had posted it publicly. Most people post their pictures publicly because we have lots of pages for pets, for food, for arts and crafts, and what I bought at auction, which is my favorite to see y'all enjoying the things you bought and how you put it in your home or how you wear it. But CQ sent me snow pictures. Snow
Oh,
pictures. It was like a
wow.
winter wonderland. My day was instantly better. I love when people either send me pictures or post.
Oh,
And
that's
that's the
great.
great thing about Discord. You can privately send stuff, you can publicly post stuff, you can voice chat, you can video chat, you can group voice chat, you can group video chat. So,
Yeah, I didn't know what Discord was until I started with the auctions. And then my son said, "Oh, yes, I'm on it all the time." Oh, okay. I had no idea about it.
and to think, a year ago, you weren't on YouTube, you weren't on
No,
Discord, you
no,
weren't moderating, you weren't voice moderating, you weren't co hosting, and you didn't have a house filled with orange bags from porch pickups from a certain
that
Southern
is
Belle.
so true.
My, how a year changed. We're going to have to think of a special way to celebrate your 1 year anniversary. I need to
Okay.
look up when your 1 year anniversary is. And maybe we'll do a show of like all of Laurie's favorites or something like that. That might be
Oh,
fun because you
that'd be
have a
fun.
lot of favorites.
I do.
So for you to pick out your favorites and maybe show those things, or maybe we could come up with something else. I'm going to have to assign one of the moderators to figure out exactly when you joined us so that we can celebrate that, because you are such an integral part of this channel and we've missed you so much that we want to celebrate that. Laurie may not tell her birthday. I later realized we missed her birthday. So just on a lark one time, I said, sometime we need to find out your birthday. And she's like, oh, it was last week. And I'm like, what? You didn't tell anything? And then I slowly started thinking back, and I remembered it was a non-broadcast night, and I remember I said, "Oh, hey, what were you up to?" And she said, "Oh, I had," and she named some specific sisters and a cousin of hers and some other people over. And I thought, well, they just came to visit, or it was a game night. And then later I put the pieces together. Wait, it must have been celebrating her birthday and she just didn't let on to it. So, but if she doesn't want to celebrate her birthday, there is absolutely no reason not to celebrate her auction anniversary now, is there?
You're going to
Can't
get
come
me
up with
one
a
way or the
reason for that.
other.
So there's no privacy in auction anniversaries because I've got the digital footprint. That's all public. So,
well, I'd like to go ahead and thank y'all for your love in the chat. I appreciate it.
well, let's go ahead and tell anybody who is lurking or here for the first time how this works. So if you would like to bid and you've never bid before, send me a registration email. Janice will type my email in the chat. It's also on the corner of the screen. It is drama@disroot.org. Notice it's .org. And let me know your YouTube name, your legal name, your shipping address, if you have a payment preference of Zelle or PayPal, if you have a shipping preference of USPS or UPS. And once you have registered, then you can bid. The way you bid is in numbers in my chat. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be billed on your invoice, because you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything that you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is, and the only time you can retract is during the auction. The payment methods are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. PayPal is the method by which I make your invoices. Zelle, however, is actually my payment preference because there are absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But with PayPal, you can pay with your bank card, debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, and even some little ones I've never heard of. My method of shipping is called Pirate Ship, and Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those discounted rates are based on 3 criteria: the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana, which is why my channel name is Southern Belle NOLA. NOLA standing for New Orleans, Louisiana. Oh, there's Holly
Hi,
Ann.
Holly
So
Ann.
great to see you. Usually it's about now that Shelly Ann tunes in, but she might be catching up on all of the answers to the emails that I sent her. So, what do we say to get started, Laurie?
We say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
All right, we're going to get started with a fun early bird round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, everything is going to start out at the low price of just $1. And tonight it's going to be for choice of cards. Some of these are one and done. Some of these I have multiples. So it's always great to have some cards around in case there's a last minute birthday. And these are all covered by plastic. These are all brand new. And these all come with an envelope. So let me give you a closer look.
Hi,
Look at
digging
the
it up the
fantastic
dirt.
guilty. Hello, hello, James. So nice to see you. All right, this is the first one. And if you like gold, if you like a showy card that is metallic and gilded, this will be the one for you. Spoiler alert, this one is a one and done. And it says birthday wishes for a special friend. On the inside, it says, when someone is as special as you, their birthday is too. All right, here's the next one. It's got a cute little robot for the techie in your life. And it says, time to party, a bot. On the inside, it says, technically speaking, it's your birthday.
Cute.
Next, we say les bon temps rouler all the time,
Let
which
the
means
good
let the
times
good times
roll.
roll.
Look at
But this
that.
is a different meaning. This is let them roll with skate.
That's
So no
cute.
French wording in this one, just cute little skates. And on the inside, it says, you deserve all the fun. Happy birthday.
That's cute.
Next, we have Happy Berg Day. Not Burger Day and not birthday, but
Birthday.
Berg
Birthday.
Day. And boy, all the layers of that juicy, delicious hamburger patty. Look at that cheese and those. Oh, well, can y'all tell I skipped dinner? All right, here we go. You deserve it all.
That's cute.
Prayers for you, Connie. Next, we have for an adventurous birthday. And I don't know if y'all can see, but this whole part is raised. And also this part is raised with the fire. So inside it says, may this year hold all the best surprises for your birthday. Happy birthday. Next, for those of you who like cats or kittens, look
Oh,
how darling this one is. It says, let your cares just float away. And you'll see this is actually a window. See how cool it's cut into a window? So what you're seeing behind the window is actually part of this page. And it says, and have a take it easy day. You know, a kid would not really want to take it easy day, but
yeah.
there's a lot of busy moms or career women or even busy grandmas or grandpas that would love a take it easy day.
It's
And
the best way.
yes, and the last option is this one with this little sweetheart fishing. And what is he pulling up on his fishing pole? Well,
Oh,
it's this
cute.
cute little gift. And this one says, and happy wishes. Oh, I'm sorry. The front says, birthday fishes and happy
Happy
wishes.
wishes. Oh, that's cute.
So we are looking for $1 starting bid.
I'm in for one.
Okay, thank you so much. Love you,
Anyone?
Connie.
Anyone want to bid it up? Bid it up. Bid it up. Going once.
Well, you get some rest, Connie, and thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be in prayer for you, sweetheart.
Going twice. Fair warning. So to Lori, I think I would like the skate one.
Okay, here's one of the skate ones.
Okay. And one of the ones with the little minivan on it.
Okay, here's the for an adventurous birthday.
And the one with the kitty cat.
Okay, that one's now
Yep.
sold out.
And that's it.
Okay, great choices. Anybody else? We'll have some great choices here. Anybody else? All right, last call before I scrape into the stuff, and we'll get the auction started. Okay, and y'all let me know what you might like to get started with tonight. Otherwise, y'all know I'll just start picking stuff. All right, let's start with a 2-pack of Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. We're going to start these, Janice, for $5 because you're getting two, and these are the name brand. And boy, do these things work and work really, really well.
I've never used those. Have-
Well, I'll tell you what I use them for. I use them to get scuff marks off of white tennis shoes.
oh,
Um,
really?
Yes, because there's so many scuffs. And I've tried, just using soap and water or dish soap, and there is something in these. That's why it's called the magic eraser, where it literally erases. Let me see what it says
Hmm.
here. Cleans dirt and grime like you never thought you could. And here it shows some other uses. So for the longest time, I was just using them on shoes, and then I turned it on the back and saw that a lot of people were using it on their tub. And I basically always have a ring around my tub because I will treat myself to a bubble bath and bath fizzers and all this other stuff. And it's just hard to get that ring off. And so I tried a separate new, not the same one I use on shoes, um, bath magic eraser there. And it was amazing how well it worked. So I
Well, I
just keep
guess I'm
finding
in for
new
five.
uses. Every time I every time I clean something and it doesn't really come clean, I'll cry about it, wait a few days or wait a week, and then finally make myself open one of these because these are obviously more expensive than sponges. They have something in them that literally erase those stains. So when nothing else will work, this is my, oh, okay, I'm going to give up and open one of these.
Connie says it's great for getting marks off of your walls.
Oh,
Well, I'm learning a whole lot tonight.
well, I try to bring innovative products to show people that they've never seen before. Last night, Amy was amazed by a travel atomizer, and Shelley was pretty
Oh,
impressed with it too. So therefore, it's always fun to bring things that people haven't seen before and to watch them get excited.
yeah. Going once, going twice.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. And I do have a couple available, y'all, if anybody else needs some.
Fair warning. So to Lori, and I would like one pack.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I think you're going to be impressed. Here's one pack for you. All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. Last call on these. At an auction last week, I had some tools and they were kind of popular. So I, at my local liquidator, saw these sets of wrenches. So in these sets of wrenches, look how many different ones and different sizes you're going to get.
That's a nice pack.
And so it lists the assorted sizes here. And I'm not sure why this side is open and this size is closed. Um, Maybe it's some kind of 2-in-1. I don't use tools, so I don't know why this one's open and this one's closed. Um, but you're going to get the whole 5-piece set. I'm going to start this at $10. $10 for the 5-piece wrench set.
I
So
think
with
that,
these, you'll have the right size for whatever you need.
I think this circle side is might be called a socket wrench, and then the other side is a wrench. But I don't know why you have two different kinds of wrenches. I don't know much about
Okay.
them either. I know there's some in the
Oh,
tool chest.
Tyler. Okay. Well, I'm just kind of guessing as I'm going along.
Yeah,
So
but I
this might
have
be a
heard of
good
a socket
Father's Day
wrench.
gift, or maybe somebody
Yes.
needs this for their toolkit at home.
Any interest?
All right. We will pass on this then. Okay. Next, a $2 starting bid. Um, this is another item I don't think I've ever shown before. This is an automatic magnetic light, and it automatically lights up in dark spaces. It says it even has. It even has a little bracket if you want to install it that way. And there's all the instructions on the back.
Hmm.
So it's magnetic and it lights up. Maybe somebody out there has a dark cabinet or cupboard or pantry or linen closet where they might need some extra light.
Now that's pretty cool, y'all.
Or it could even be that maybe your overhead light has burned out and you just don't want to climb all the way up on ladders to try to change the bulb. I have a light in my foyer that burned out. I got out a step stool And it took me the longest time to even get the cover off, that because this old cover on my parents' house is held by three little screws. But once I finally got all the screws off to get the globe off, to even get to the bulb, as soon as I twisted it, the whole thing broke off in my hand.
Oh, no.
So I cannot get the old bulb out to even change it. Although I don't know that I could ever get the globe back on it, even if I could, with these three little screws, because how would you keep gravity from making it fall while you're trying to screw in at three little places on three different
Mm.
sides simultaneously? It's just a terrible, terrible design. Oh, so, needless to say, I have one little spot in the house that basically has no light. So, I use either plug in lamps or magnetic lamps or whatever I happen to have. I have one with a base um, like this that I sell that sits there as well. And, but I don't know if anybody has those kind of old house problems. So just $2. I guess really this could even function as a night light since it automatically lights up dark spaces.
That would be a good idea. Never thought about it for that.
Okay, last call on this one then. Well, y'all let me know what you'd like to see because I just seem to be striking out here. Okay. I think that this would be super cute, either for entertaining or home decor. It is a two-pack of easels, and the easels both have chalkboard surfaces. I'm going to start this at 5 for the set of two.
Belle,
So if you,
excuse me, Janice is in for two, and she has it sold to Janice for two.
okay, how many of these chalkboard sets did she want?
No,
That was quick.
I, I'm thinking it's for the magnetic light.
Okay. Let me grab one then. Did she only want one?
Janice, did you only want one magnetic light? Right, the light. You want just one? Yes, just one.
Okay. And I think I
Thank you.
forgot to say, but Laurie is making the list tonight, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So I'm sorry, after having different people make the list and then different people have to take turns throughout the night, because not everybody can stay up through my long auctions. Although we don't know if tonight's will be long enough. I don't want to tire Laurie out if she gets tired because
Oh,
I
I'll be
I didn't
fine.
stop to ask how much of the driving she did and how much of the driving she let Tyler do.
Hey,
So she
Swamp
may be
Picker.
tired out. Hi, Glenn. Thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, so this next item is going to be $5. It's for a two-pack of these great chalkboard easels. So I know some of y'all are thinking, oh, that's just for somebody who has a craft store booth or an antique booth or a flea market so they can write welcome or half off or gift with purchase or whatever. But there are so many uses for these at home. And I don't just mean don't forget to put the seat down in the bathroom if you have guys, but things like help yourself to coffee or always reload the coffee maker with a new K cup or make sure you change the clean and dirty sign on the dishwasher, or whatever it is that you need to either remind yourself or remind the other people in your home. But if you are having a gathering, doing a buffet or party, Laurie, wouldn't this be a fantastic way to denote which items are gluten free, which items are
Yes,
nut free, so that
definitely.
you're not like accidentally murdering your guests?
Nut free too.
You know,
Yeah.
nothing kills a party like an accidental murder. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Most guests, like for instance, if I go somewhere, I try to find a polite way to let people know I've got to be nut free, because accidentally murdering me just doesn't end the night well. So
No.
it doesn't. It kind of kills the fun of the evening.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll just say, "Oh, I've already eaten," or "No, thank you, I'm on a diet." When really I'm just scared of eating something if I can't, read the ingredients on it. So I'll have signs like that for either the picky eaters or people who have allergies. All right. Any interest in this two-pack of mini easels with chalkboard surfaces?
Those are cute.
Okay, let's put these aside. Next, $2 for choice, Janice. We're gonna have some cute little hooks. Let me back up my camera. The first one looks like a house, and here's the two hooks at the bottom. You could hang so many things. Hang your bags to go grocery shopping, hang mittens, gloves,
Keys.
whatever you want to. Here is a cute piggy. Here's a bone, great for hanging the leash or the treat bags or the bags you pick up other stuff with. I think this one's going to work for everything. Work for your
Cute.
superstar to hang their lunch pail and their backpack and
That's cute.
stuff and need to take them to school. This would absolutely be great for all the lovers in Texas. So looking for $2 for any of these choices.
Can always use extra hooks.
And these are some super cute styles too.
They are.
And I want to remind y'all that at the top of the hour, we will have another $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza round. And to the 13 people watching, if you haven't already popped in the chat and said hey, please do.
Going once. Janice is in for two.
Okay.
Going twice.
These might even be cute in the kitchen to hang your ladle or your spatula or some of your cooking utensils, even to
Apron.
hang your pot holders or your
Yeah.
oven mitts.
Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Janice. Congratulations. Which one or what?
Congratulations, Janice.
And how many would you like? One pig and one bone.
Okay, here's a pig and here's a bone. Going to Janet. Anybody else? Last call before I scrape these to the side.
Oh yeah, Connie says the pig would be cute for barbecuing utensils.
Absolutely true, true,
That would
true.
be cute. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, let's look at a little bit of interior decor. Unless or until there are some more requests. Laurie, when you want to display a picture, how do you display it?
Well, you might stand it up if it has an easel to it, or you might use command strips, or
Is
the old
there an
fashioned.
easy way to trade out pictures? I think I found one. This is a frame. It's an open air frame
Oh, look
and
at that.
it has this little hook. So if you want to change out the picture every day or every
That's
week, or
great.
maybe you want to put one and you leave it there forever. This one happens to have the caption, um, friends are the greatest blessings. And because of this little hook that's built into it, therefore, you can just trade it out easy peasy. Now, this was made by designer Wendy Bellissimo, and this was $10. But
Wow.
because it's bargains by Belle, I'm going to start this off at 5. Got one more that works the same way, where it's got the little hanger right here. And once again, this is just to show you how something looks. This happens to say together is my favorite place to be. But you can put your friend pictures, your family pictures, a selfie, pictures of scenery or your pet or whatever. This one has a kickstand to it. So I think that's extra nice. So $5 for choice. Great way to display your pictures, trade them out, and they're going to be held securely by these holders.
The first one you showed doesn't have the kickstand,
No,
or does
it
it? No,
does
it
not. It's a
stands on.
shelf sitter,
Oh, it's a shelf sitter. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm in for 5.
but you will see it is which is how it's. Let's see if I
Right.
can show y'all these. This one is half the width because, and that's why it's built with the kickstand, because it would not be thick enough to sit up on its.
Right. Right.
This one has a gray wooden frame. This one has a natural wooden frame. This one also has little legs because of the kickstand. And
Going
now
one.
don't forget to click the thumbs up. We may be a small audience tonight, but it helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm for y'all to click the thumbs up. It's a free and easy way you can support the channel.
Going once. Going twice.
Oh, look what
Farewell.
we have, Laurie! It's a
Hey, it's a
stampede.
stampede. Hi, Lucinda.
See all those people that missed you. I knew they'd come
Hi,
see you.
Jane.
Hopefully, they'll stay for my bargains, but they're coming to see you because they have missed you, missed you, missed you. So, hello to Jane. Hello to Lucinda. Lucinda's in our neck of the woods.
Oh, that's
Hello
right.
to Crystal Clear
Crystal clear.
TV. So, hello to Blingy Deb.
Hey, Deb. Thank you, Connie, for coming. I hope you can sleep.
And I don't know if you know official Crystal Clear TV.
Hi, Crystal Clear. And darling Darlene. Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Darlene. I don't
And
know
jo-
if you've ever
and
heard
Jocelyn.
Darlene's accent, but after Lisa's show, she was telling us this fabulous story, and I just had to stop her because the way that she says apartment, apart, it was just
Apartment.
so cute. Oh, oh, we have Jocelyn, and
Hi, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn doxed herself with her age tonight, and she looks 20, and I don't know why she told on herself. So I thought you were the only person who ever doxed your age. Apparently, you and Jocelyn are cut from the same cloth. Oh, there's one of my favorite Australians. We've got
Hi,
Brad
Brad.
Welsh.
Good day, mate.
Good day.
Hey,
There's
Lady
Lady
Craven.
Morgan.
Oh, and AC Cats.
As cats, we can tell what state as cats, I'm guessing, is in. Her name is also Sue,
Hi,
but
Sue.
everybody calls her as cats because we also have Sue B.
Oh,
Well, thank
wow.
y'all so much for the stampede.
Yes.
Y'all all click the thumbs up. And let me tell you where we are. At the top of the hour, we'll be having a $1 round. Right now, Rainbow!
Hey,
Welcome, welcome,
Rainbow.
Rainbow. We have
Good to
missed you,
see you.
sweetheart. Always better with
Let's
some
see.
rainbow cookie sprinkles, right?
Oh, definitely. Let's see. Did we get the fair warning?
I
Sold to
think
Lori.
we
Yeah, it's
sold it
sold.
off. Let me check with Janice.
It did.
And I think it's even sold to you.
Yes, it is. I would like the one on the right.
So we have these photo holder framed um, art pieces. And as usual, Laurie likes to test me to see if I know right from left. And so
Oh,
she will always tell me in the way I can most look stupid. So I'm guessing she's going with the gray, which is
correct.
the
Sorry.
Wendy Bellissima. Of course, she's going to go with the designer one for the $5 price tag. Silly me. Laurie knows a good designer brand when she sees it.
I
All right.
definitely
So
try.
so the one we still have left for the winning $5 bin is this one. It's a wooden frame. It's got a kickstand. This is how it holds your photos. This is just a little sign to show you how it hangs. This is how it actually looks. This is just your little piece of paper to show you how a photo would be here. Anybody for $5 for the remaining one? I may have too much light on it. This one just screams spring to me, doesn't it?
It does.
With the blonde wood and the flowers in the background. Wouldn't this be great to display an Easter picture? Maybe
Oh,
you have
yeah.
somebody who's giving an Easter egg hunt, or maybe you have a child or a grandchild with their first Easter egg hunt or Easter basket or sitting on the Easter bunny's lap. So I think this would be great for that. Last call on this one. All right, let me move this aside.
Yes, thank you, everyone who came from the Stampede.
Well, they missed you. They missed your voice. This is a great sign of encouragement, inspiration, motivation. It is wooden, it has a rope hanger to it. It says dream, plan, do. And
Janet, I'm sorry. Janice had a good idea for that picture frame that you had. Says you
uh-huh,
could put a recipe card on it. That would be nice to have it
absolutely.
like that while you're cooking.
Yep,
Good
very
idea.
nice.
I'm
Very
sorry.
nice. No, it's good. I'm glad you shared. Okay, so dream, plan, do. I love that this has a natural frame, that this has the rope hanger, and that the words are in gray or white. It could really work well for a man, a boy, a teenager. Some of the signs are so girly, and I'm going to have some girly ones later. But this is one of the ones that could totally work for a guy.
Yeah, it
Because
surely could.
especially with guys, you want them to set goals, to set dreams, but not just dreams, to actually put them into action with a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, what's the likelihood it's ever going to come to fruition?
That's right.
It's like saying, "Oh, my dream is to go to the moon." Well, how are you going to get there? What are you going to do when you're there? It's not really much of a plan. The plan would be that you do well in school and you get into college and then you major in geophysics and you become an astronaut and then you work your way up into the space program. Or maybe that you save up the $5,000 to go to the kid space camp, which they have one in Houston, they have one in Florida. So those are two ways that you could accomplish those goals if that was your goal. But that second part of the plan, that's what's necessary to get the dream, to get from the dream to the do.
What is the starting bid?
Starting bid for this one, just
Mm,
$3.
$3, Janice.
And let me measure this one for y'all. This one is a measurement of 8.5 by 8.5.
And I'm in for
It's a good
three.
size. Okay, thank you. Okay, did we count this down? Got more decor to show y'all tonight, and even another picture frame. And if y'all don't know what a floating frame is, y'all are about to find out.
Uh-oh, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a floating
I don't think so. Or maybe I know what it is, but I don't know that's what it's called.
frame is? Okay, well,
Go.
I love that I can teach you something. Although in reality, I read it on the back of the package, so
Uh,
I'm
going
not going to be
once,
able to tell you about it. I'm just going to be able to read it to you. So,
going twice.
but hey, we learn how we can, okay?
That's
We learn
right.
how we can. When I know stuff, I tell you. When I don't know stuff, I read it to you.
So
If
to
I
Lori,
didn't read craft products to you, I wouldn't have anything to say. I wouldn't. I'd just be standing here saying, okay, here's something. Let's start it at take a price out of the air. So that's what I do. When I don't know about something, I just read the tag to you. Okay. With all art items, they're always going to be one and done. Okay, next. So here's how I call it a floating frame. Do you see how right here the instructions on the back say to remove float frame insert? So if it has an insert, it must be a float frame. That makes sense? All right, so behold the beautiful float frame. And you will see this is still in the four corners. And the original price of this was, come on, focus in, $12. I'm going to
$12.
start this at just 5. Here's the size, 8 by 10, and it floats a 5 by 7. And you'll see how with the little card they have just to show you what it could be like, how it floats in the frame. Now, if you actually want to fill up the whole frame, of course you can, but it's set up where if you want the subject to be floating, it can float. So I think that's perfect for when you don't know what size frame you need. So if it turns out that it's an 8 by 10, well, perfect, it's going to fit exactly. But if it turns out it's a 5 by 7, or it's 6 by 5, or it's whatever it is, it can float in the frame because of the way it seals up. It's going to hold whatever size the picture is securely in this frame
Well, that's pretty unique.
because it's made where it mashes together, apparently.
Very unique.
Okay, any interest in this big new sealed, still with the corners on it? I don't know if y'all can tell, but the frame is golden. Very upscale looking. The frame is also metal. Has a beautiful shine and luster to it. All right, well, let me move this aside. All right, next, let's try this one at 3. This is a canvas, and it has the hanger right here, and it says aim for the moon. So
That's
wouldn't this
cute.
be great for a room that has a celestial theme, or maybe a child that has those stars on the ceiling that
Mhm.
they look at night, or some even glow? This would be perfect for that kind of a room. You could leave it as is, since the hanger's already on the back, or you could put it in a frame if you wanted to. Just $3.
That's cute.
And this works for both a boy or a girl.
Sure.
And let me turn on the light so y'all maybe can see the colors. It's got shades of blue and aqua and mint green. I tell you what, I'm going to make this for choice. So this is going to be the first choice. And if you like architectural elements, let me show you what this is here. It's got the hanger on the back here. This is wood, but the way it's made is, can you see
Oh,
that there is a carved piece on the front, and then there is a space, and then there's the backing. So it's always going to have a 3D look to it because it is raised. So not flat at all. Drag the camera back. So these are going to be $3 for choice. Let me measure these so that y'all can see the size. This first one is 9 inches. This one is 9.5 inches. Oh no, Janice thinks I have surprises. We've got to hurry and come up with a surprise. Do you have any surprises? I don't think I have any surprises, but I guess whatever we say is kind of a
whatever
surprise.
you bring up is a surprise. Sure.
There we go. I'm going with that. No pressure or anything. I think this one with the architectural elements would be beautiful in a foyer, in a kitchen, a library, a study, even just in a hallway. It's really one of those universal pieces that not only could work with any style decor, but any gender. And it's just going to bring out other elements. I could see it used with country decor, with farmhouse decor, but also with elegant decor as well.
Oh, sure. Very versatile piece. No, it's not mirrored.
No, there's no mirror. No, that would make it really hard to ship. It's wood on wood on wood. So here's the back. Here is the front, and you can see that this is carved. And
Hey,
then
Shelly
here
Ann.
in the back is also wood. So it's lots of different pieces of wood. Hello, Shelly Ann.
And Shelly Ann's in for three.
Oh, Shelly Ann, you missed Holly Ann earlier. Oh, Shelly Ann, you might have missed my emails today. I did answer you about the pants. I wasn't sure if you meant the dark charcoal or if you meant the lighter silvery ones. But I was trying to get everything decided and added to invoices because tonight is the very last invoice for y'all to add to. Because starting tomorrow morning, I am packing it up, I am weighing it, I am measuring it, and I am getting out invoices. So I got to tell you, this is one of the times where I'm kind of looking forward to invoicing, and which sounds like a funny thing, but you know why? It's because my car insurance is due twice a year. So this week where my car insurance is due, I'm like, I got to get these invoices out so that as soon as people get them paid, I can quick get the car insurance paid. So this is one of those weeks that nobody can be late because if y'all are late, then I'm going to have a huge late fee on paying my car insurance. So hopefully everybody will pay. Everybody will pay super quick so that I can run it over to State Farm.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Shelly Ann. Congratulations. She said she liked the light silvery ones.
Congratulations.
The light silvery ones.
She means the pants that I was asking her about in the email.
Oh, I'm
So she
thinking,
wrote
I
me an
don't know
email
which one
asking
it
for
is.
some gray pants in a particular size from
Gotcha.
a previous auction. Because, you know, people buy from the replay all the time. Um, but before we pack anything up, I didn't want to pack the light silvery gray if she wanted the
Gotcha.
dark charcoal. And I didn't want to pack the charcoal if she wanted the light silvery gray. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So some people send pictures and some people just send descriptions. So I always want to double check. But I guess Laurie's going to get stuck with watching the video back to see how much they were.
Uh,
Unless
I
Shelly
will.
happens to know. Oh, and we're
Uh,
going to have to figure out which auction they were from, too.
Shelly Ann, you had said number two. Um, is it the one with the moon or the other one?
Janice, did you use code
No, she
words?
said Shelly Ann
Maybe
wanted
she
to know
means
if
the
she wants the moon.
architectural one. Did you
Yeah,
mean the architectural one? This is why it's so important for mods to use code words. Jane is so great about the code words. That way we always know who means what. Okay, excellent choice. Let me get this to the side. All right, anybody for the aim for the moon one? Let me give y'all a close up of this one. Remember, this one is canvas and it has the hanger right here. Look how beautiful this canvas is. Last call before we go to our next Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. All right, let me put this aside and get out the next item. And tell everybody how this round works, Lori.
Everything is starts at $1, and you can bid it up from there if you'd like. And we do this at the top of every hour, and also at the beginning of the show, at the very top of the whole show.
Okay, I've got these super cute little pens. These have 4 different colors. They're a small size. You can see them in my hand.
Cute as a
These
button.
are a small size and they fit just perfectly in your hand to write. This first one says fries. I also have one of these with a burger. Once again, it's got 4 colors. I also have this cute little dinosaur one. Cute
Oh, that's
colors.
cute. Hey, Tabora.
Hey, here's one with green. Here is a lighter green. And there's a pretty and pink girl because,
Oh, pink.
dinosaurs need a mommy or a little sister. Thank you so much for clicking the like button. And for those of y'all that don't know, Ohana means family in Hawaiian. Although he speaks English in California. I was actually on his show Sunday night, co-hosting,
How
and we're
wonderful.
talking about faith and stress and anxiety and fear, and we had some great insight. So yes, sometimes
Okay.
I go on shows as a co-host that are non-auction related, and he has great shows that are encouraging, inspirational, and motivational. Okay, we've got a couple of people in for one. So you know what I say to that, right, Laurie? Fit it up, fit it
Yeah.
up, fit it up, fit it up, fit it up, fit it up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up.
Kathy came in at 1. Shelly Ann came in at 101. Kathy D is now in at 102.
Now, I should go ahead and give the disclaimer. These are all one and done. There are no duplicates of these cute little pens. All one and done.
Last bid 102 with Kathy. Shelly Ann's in for 106.
I
Kathy
love an
D's in for
auction, don't you?
110. Oh, yeah.
It's so fun to see the bidding, even if
Last
it is
bid
just bidding a
110.
penny.
Shelly Ann
Because
is
after
out.
all, we do find those lucky pennies when we're just walking into our car to a store to get gas. It's amazing how many pennies are just laying around that people are, too busy or too lazy to pick up. And here, I will accept your pennies as bids. None of that
So,
bidding increment business.
so to Kathy D, congratulations. She would like the burger and fries, please. And next is
Okay,
Shelly Ann.
there we go. Sold, sold, sold. I still have 4 really cute dinos.
Shelly Ann, would you
Wouldn't
like any
these
of
be
the others?
super cute in an Easter basket? Or maybe the green one, even for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, you have there, yeah, okay, pink dinosaur she'd like.
Okay, there we go. Sold, sold, sold. We've got blue, light blue, forest green, and mint green left. Let's see if I get a little closer for y'all on these. We just have a few left. These are the last three. And you know what I think they're saying? I think they're saying, "Take me home tonight."
They're so cute.
And I just love that they have four different colors. Because even when I'm just writing the list or writing notes for myself, like if I'm doing a grocery list, I will use the different colors. One color will be for the stuff I absolutely have to get. The next color will be for the stuff I think is on sale at the store, but if it's not on sale, I'm going to skip it. And then I'll use a totally different thing for if I have a little left in my budget, then as a maybe I might splurge on this. That way, there's a color differentiation, and I can tell the must from the maybes from the only if there's extra. All right, last call on these, and then we'll get back to the auction. All right, let me clear these away then. And let's see what else we have. At the top of the hour, we'll have another Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. Well, let's do one more piece of decor. Anybody like amethyst?
Oh, look
Look
how
at
pretty.
this beautiful framed piece. Literally says purple amethyst. It has a wooden frame to it. I'm going to start this one at $5. And no, you don't have to have a February birthday for this one, even though amethyst is the birthstone of February.
And what is the starting bid?
$5.
$5. There we go.
Any interest? All of the rest, you basically had to put your own subject in and you had to frame them and map them. And this one's already done for you. Got the subject, it's got the matting, it's got the glass, it's got the frame. It is ready to go.
That's beautiful. Hey, treasure
Hello,
scavengers.
hello, treasure scavengers. So great to see you. Okay, last call on this one then. Well, you know what that was pictured in the picture? Pictured in the picture? Yep, that's right. I just said that, Laurie. Pictured in the picture. That's what we call a slice. It's what
A
we call a
slice. Yes.
slice of gemstone. And some are really rough and some are highly polished. And the fancier they are, the more expensive they are. So, with this being Bargains by Belle, mine are not fancy, but mine are affordable. So, I want to show you some slices that I have.
Oh, that's pretty.
Here's the first one. And you can see they look slightly different and they've got edges on them. And they, of course, are cold, cold, cold. And all of these, I'm not sure if y'all can see, are drilled with a hole. So if you want to put a little jump ring in and put a cord on them, you can. You'll see the sides are rough hewn. So I'm going to start all of these out at $5 for choice.
Those are pretty.
So they are all jewelry ready with the hole.
Those last two, are those greenish or brownish?
These are brownish.
Brownish.
Um,
Okay.
Now, the place that I ordered from called them all agate. Otherwise, I would have thought this was amber. It's the color of amber, if you know what I mean by that.
Okay. Yeah.
So, once again, I want y'all to see that the sides are natural, rough hewn. They are not polished. So, $5 for choice. Great natural colors.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, last call on these. So it would be great for a jewelry maker.
Good night, Kathy D.
Good night. All right, well, let me pull these aside. Some of you might be saying, those are pretty and all, but I'm just not into those earth tones. Don't you have something with some color? Well, if you're waiting for the colored ones, here we go. Here's a purple one.
Wow. Look at that one.
But remember, these are rough hewn. You'll see they're rough, 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 rough. This is how I got them. And that's what they mean when something's described as rough. Here's this one. Once again, you can see there's a roughness all around here. And that's just how they come. But it's a beautiful slice. You can have these polished where this part is taken off and it's just all the perfect part. But that's how I can offer these at $5 is because they're considered rough. But they are already punched with the hole. Because if you don't know what you're doing and you try to punch your own hole, you can shatter the whole thing.
I'm in for 5.
And you will see agate comes in all shades and colors. Sometimes there's even an ombre of color in the same stone. It's amazing how different they look just front to back. And you can always
Yeah.
decide which you consider is front. Like this
And
one, you'll
yeah.
see there's a big, dark light place right here. On this side, it barely shows. So it
Mhm.
just depends if you like a lot of veining or a little veining.
Going
And
once.
here's the last. Oh,
No,
I
go
did.
ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I
That's
had time for a
pretty.
second call. And so you'll see parts of this one are kind of
Oh, look at that one.
transparent.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of them, it's how you hold them in the light. This is another one that if I hold it this way, there are parts you'll be able to see through a
Right.
bit. So that's one of the great things about agate is even though I ordered, two purple, two blue, two red, look how different the two purple are. Look how different the two blue are. So I tried to get some in lots of different colors just because I didn't know how they would come. Anytime you work with these gemstone companies, it's such a wild card of what they're going to send because the disclaimer always says, well, it'll be between this size and this size. It'll be assorted colors or, assorted within this color group or this color group. So you never really know what you're going to
Right.
get. It is such a question mark.
But
And some
so
are
is
better than
Lori.
that. Okay,
Uh,
congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to take the purple one, the second
Okay,
one,
the second one. Okay,
and then the very last one that you did, kind of multicolor.
this one.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
gorgeous.
All right, we scoot the rest together. Okay, anybody for what's left? This one really looks so much like the picture, the framed picture that I had,
Mm-hmm.
except this is an agate rather than an amethyst.
Amethyst.
Until I did some research, I had no idea that agate came in basically all colors. And it makes me wonder if sometimes when we buy amethyst, if maybe they're really giving us agate. It just
Mm.
happens to be purple. But it's hard to know. Also, listen to the sound. You hear
Oh,
the
yeah.
sound? And just touching it, it feels so good because it's cold. Cold, cold, cold. All right, last call on these. I'm so glad I waited to show these. I almost showed them while you were gone. Then I thought, oh, I don't want Lori to miss it because this might be something she would like.
Yeah.
But,
Thank you.
sometimes Lori rewatches things just to see
Oh,
what she
yeah.
missed.
I'll
But
I'll rewatch
I
what y'all
tried
did
not
while
to
I was gone.
show things that I thought she might like without her here because that's what a friend does. All right, let's see
Um,
what else we have tonight.
Janice would like to know what is the blue one?
They're all agate.
They're all
All
agate.
mhm. Okay. Next, I have shown so many cameo brooches, haven't I? I've shown them in just about every color at one time or another,
Yes.
haven't I?
Yes, ma'am.
And I've shown a couple of necklaces. I don't think I've ever shown a bracelet.
Oh, look how pretty that is.
I only have one of these. Just found it, and it's a cuff. So it's going to fit everybody. If you need to open it up a little bit or push it together, I put it on this setting just so it would fit even my chunky monkey wrist. And this is what it looks like on. You can
That's
really
pretty.
see it still makes your wrist look nice and narrowed. It doesn't chunk it up. This is going to be $10. And look how exquisite the sides are. Not just the actual cameo, which is beautiful, but look how exquisite the sides are with all of the detail work, with the flowers, with the rope design of the twirls and swirls.
It's
So
beautiful.
this is really such a unique piece. Such a old world feeling piece, but on a new presentation. And I love that with these cuff bracelets, you don't feel like your wrist is being choked because you can always open it up a little bit or close it up a little bit. If it feels like it's falling off, put it a little tighter. If it feels tighter, open it up. You can't do that with most other bracelets.
Right.
And with so many other bracelets, you got to have help putting them on. I just love the bracelets you can put on yourself. I mostly buy cuffs because that's what I can find. That coil bracelet you got tonight. Boy, here I am advertising
Oh,
other auctions, but I was like salivating looking at that. I love coil bracelets, and I have the hardest time ever finding them.
yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have them and I'd sell them. But anyway, $10 for this one. I gotta make myself take it off, even though it goes with what I'm wearing. I don't know if we even have anybody that likes um, cameos in the chat. If not, maybe somebody will watch it back. Also, want to let you know this is neither silver nor gold tone, it is a bronze tone. Let me show you the back of it. show you how it's put together. So if you're worried about silver or gold, if you're worried about tarnishing, you don't have that problem with the bronze tone because a bronze tone isn't going to show anywhere because it starts out that color.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, we will pass on this then. All right, next. Anybody in the chat like frogs? Any
Ribbit.
frog lovers? All right. Let me show you what I think are the cutest little frogs.
Oh, look.
And not only are these frog pendants, but look how they hang. They hang on the diagonal, which I
That's
think
cute.
is so pretty. So, they could have put the hanger where the head would be, but yet instead the bail is coming off of the cute little paw. Oh, wait, is it a paw? It's a frog?
Um,
Hmm,
no, I don't know what
I
it
don't
is.
think so, because when we eat frog legs, we never say, oh, wait,
Right.
I need a plate to put the paws on. You just say, I need a
I
plate
guess
for
they're
the
all
bone.
legs.
You don't say, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, I've got lots of different colors and different stones. I thought these were so cute that literally I bought one of everyone that was selling. So here we go. If you're looking for a particular one, all you got to do is name it. These are going to be $6, just $6. They all have natural stones in them. So you'll see that we have rose quartz, we have tiger's eye, lapis lazuli, we have obsidian, we have amethyst. We have, and I'm not 100% sure about this one. I wanted to show you this one up close. Might need more light.
Belle, I'll be right back.
Okay. This one has a little bit of a um, translucentness to it. And I kept trying to figure out what it is, and I'm not sure. It might be a lemon quartz. It's just hard to tell. Then we have a jasper. We have a turquoise, adventurine, and on the end we have malachite. I feel like this is too much light. All right, so looking for $6 for choice. So you can just name your stone. Anybody like these sweet frogs with these natural stones? Let me just pick one up so I can give you a closer look to it. This one's the adventurine. Here's a look at how it hangs from the paw. Here's a look at the back where it's open so the stone can breathe and how beautifully molded it is. And they have a surprising weight to them, quite a surprising weight. And I love that the actual stone is teardrop shaped. Okay, any interest in these little froggies? Once again, I have them in every stone. I just couldn't decide which ones to get. So I decided to get the big multi-pack that had all of the colors. And I thought I'll just let my buyers choose. Okay, last call on these. All right, let me move these aside then. Okay, next I've got a men's necklace. This one is going to start at 7. And look at this ferocious wolf. And the top part here is bronze, and it's on an adjustable cord, so it can be made smaller or larger. And I'll show you that it is carved on both sides. It's not one side with a flat back. $7. And sometimes we forget that guys wear jewelry too. And this would be great for a guy. Very manly, like for a hunter, fisherman type. And it's on a cord, so they don't have to worry if they have a job where they're sweating, because it's not going to hurt the cord. Okay, last call on this. Next, let's see if anybody likes owls. Look how cute this little owl is. Pull it up better where you can see it. This owl is royal blue and has royal blue eyes. Kind of a pudgy owl, but let me show you why. The back is also decorated. How many owls do you see that have a decorated back? And look how beautiful this flower is that's on the back. I'm going to start this one at $6. $6 for this double-sided owl. Oops, gotta remember to hold it up. Otherwise, it's so long, it's falling off the mannequin. All right, any interest in the owl? Okay, we're gonna pass on that one too then. Okay, next. I've got a 2-pack of candles. Here's one, here's the other. It is pumpkin spice. I'm going to start this 2-pack of candle at the low price of $4. And each of these candles comes in a glass jar. Oh, Maritza, she'll get it in real quick. $4. And if Laurie isn't back, we can shut down the auction in a couple of minutes. We're just going to see if she's able to finish up with her phone call. But I always say family first. So if she has a family issue, I don't mind shutting down the auction a little early to accommodate it, because that's what is most important. So looking for $4 for a 2-pack of these candles. Okay, maybe you're looking at these candles saying, well, I'd rather just have a big candle. If so, for $5, I have this maple chai candle. This is a huge 14-ounce candle. I mean, it's almost an entire pound. And this is a lovely pairing of maple and chai together. You take off the lid. I'm pretty sure it's a 3-wick. These are so hard to get off. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, does it smell good? Okay, so it's a 3-wick candle, maple and chai. And here's the spelling of chai. So the maple gives it a sweetness, and the chai gives it a spiciness. Kind of like if maple syrup was on something delicious next to a chai tea. Oh, so this is a 3-wick candle for $5. $5. $5. Well, no. That would be something you would eat and it would last one meal. This candle, being 14 ounces, is going to last and last and last. Shelly Ann is in for 5. Anybody want to bid it up? Otherwise, we will count it down and find out if she wants one or both. It's like so quiet just listening to the sound of the rain outside without Laurie being here or without some other co-host. Just being by myself. All alone. Ba pum bum pum 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 pum. Okay, we are sold to Shelly, and she's going to take just one. Does anybody want the other one? I've got one more of these. All right, last call on this one. Janice is doing a great job of moderating, as always. All right, next we're going to lower the price point to just $2. $2. And here's the choices. It's a single candle in a glass jar. We've got a apple of my pie. We have pumpkin spice things up. And this one is a pumpkin sugar cookie. So those are the 3 choices. $2 starting bid. Any interest on these small individual candles? Okay, I see Shelly Ann in for 2. Anybody else? And if y'all haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please, oh, please do. Okay, she's going to go for the pumpkin sugar cookie. Okay, great choice. Anybody else for the apple of my pie or the pumpkin spice things up? Last call on these candles. All right, let me move these aside. Okay, next I have a jewelry set. Look how beautiful this one is. I'm going to start this one at $10. You'll see the necklace just perfectly matches the earring. Here it is. Here's it. $10 both for the necklace and the earring. All right, any interest? Has kind of a southwest flair to it. Kind of almost reminds me of wagon wheels from like the old west, but there's beautiful turquoise in the center of each stone. All right, last call on this. Next, $3. I'm going to have the set of 3 stud earrings. So for $3, you will get a card that has 3 earrings on it. So the first set is 3 earrings in a lavender, 3 earrings in a peridot, 3 earrings in a black onyx, 3 sparkling red earrings, 3 blue topaz, or 3 of this baby pink. So you're going to choose by color. Lavender, peridot, onyx, red, blue topaz, or blush pink. And some of these have multiples, some of these don't. And these are great for kids, tweens, or teens, or even many adults have some superfluous little holes here and there going up the cartilage of their ears. So those other smaller, higher holes sometimes need just a little stud earring. And Janice says these could also be for birthstones. Trying to get it where y'all can see all of the colors, but kind of hard. Well, since Laurie has been called away and I'm just here by my lonesome, I think I'm going to end the auction a little bit early. But I want to thank Janice so much for moderating tonight. I want to assure y'all that I'm going to get everything packed up and get your invoices out Wednesday, Thursday. I need y'all to pay right away so I can get my car insurance paid. And then we will start our new week of auctions on Saturday and next Monday and Tuesday. So I say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. May God bless you. See you Saturday. Bye.